Come with me as I do a marketing analysis on this Dungeon Master's StartPlaying profile. First, we're going to go through the profile and look at what I just instinctually think can be improved, but most importantly, we're going to go look at who's already performing well on the platform, find trends, what are they doing well that we can apply to our profile, and just go from there. Starting with this profile, though, the first instinct I see here is that I see that you're trying to get a thematic thing in the background of, look, I play D&D. But that's fine. We already know, because we're all here on a D&D website. Focus on face and a big smile. Try and get personality and friendliness in the profile picture. For this kind of banner over here, it's both broad and also thematically focused in one area. And I'm going to be looking at competitors specifically to help me figure out ways that they're using this space to get vibe across and to get people interested in them as a Dungeon Master. First instinct when I go into the bio is that at the bottom here you talk about how it's homebrewed, rules are super light and all that. I feel like that should be at the top because that's what I think about as a player. Secondly is things like you love introducing new players and making them more confident. I think that that can follow that information. And I also want to see if we can bullet point out some information to make it more digestible and a little bit of a longer scroll. For the prompts, I'm definitely going to look at what competitors are doing, but I'm thinking things like, I once ran a session with 8 players. That's logistically impressive, but as a player, I'm more worried about vibe. I'm more worried about, I'm trying to get to know you and your play style. So that, I think that we can find better opportunities for that area. And I didn't have any notes on this section. This looks fine. I just don't know what Owlbear Rodeo is, and I'd like someone to explain it to me. So now we're going to go to the competitors. What are the Dungeon Masters that are featured at the top by the platform? What are they doing? What patterns can we suss out? And what can we apply to our profile? First pattern I noticed right off the top, close-ups on faces. And lots of smiling faces. Keep scrolling and we get more smiling faces. Clicking into the profile of the top 6, 5 of them were all using this. I'm guessing it's a default, but it shows you that this area might have some banner blindness where just let that set the theme, and for everyone else, focus more on having your profile picture make you stand out. But you can totally break the mold by going more thematic with just a color thing that matches your vibe, your personality. This tells me vibrant, enthusiastic, light, and fun. Scrolling down into profiles, I saw a pattern of longer profiles that are more filled out. A lot of talking about the players. This is similar to yourself. Maybe you and someone making it more about them. This one also has a lot of personality in how he writes. I think we'll get along swimmingly. That has personality to it, and they're breaking off information into bullet points with emojis. Love it. With the prompts, a lot of them are making it more about them again and a little bit about the players, and they're going longer. So you can just put more into that section as well. I also really liked how this guy did this section, How Lou Runs Games. It's bullet pointed out, and he's using a lot of words that my eyes can naturally gravitate to, like RPG consent form, maps, music. Whatever is important to me, my eyes will naturally gravitate to, and if I want to read this out, it's bullet pointed to make it more consumable. So in summary, focus on the face for the profile. For the background, either make it thematic or just keep whatever the standard image is. For the bio, go longer, make it about them, and put some personality in that bio, and feel free to bullet point out information with emojis. Much like the bio in other areas, go longer, talk. People who play Dungeons & Dragons are okay with reading, or their eyes will naturally gravitate to what's important to them as they're skimming through, and that'll tell them what they need to know. Do keep in mind, I'm not native to that platform. It's not something I'm very familiar with, so make sure that you take your own knowledge, your own experiences with that platform, and apply that on top of my feedback, because there's probably some nuances that I'm missing. I hope this was helpful and enjoyable by you and anyone else watching. Look forward to more of these coming down the line, because I love doing them, and have an awesome day.